The main cause of plastic pollution are the excessive use of single-use plastics such as bags, bottles, and packaging. These plastics do not decompose easily, so they accumulate in rivers, oceans, and soil. Poor waste management and littering make the situation worse. In addition, industries produce large amount of plastics for packaging, which increase the amount of waste every year.
The effect of plastic pollution include self-harm to the environment, where plastic contaminate rivers, ocean, and soil. Marine animals often ingest or get trapped in plastic waste, leading to injury or death. Plastic also break down into microplastic, which enter the food chain and eventually affect human health. Additionally, clogged drains and waterways can cause flooding, while toxic chemicals from plastic pollute water and soil, threatening ecosystem and communities.
The 18th ASEAN Minister of Environment meeting AMME 18 in Langkawi focused on three major environmental issues: climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. Acting Minister of Natural Resources and Environmental Sustainability Datuk Sri Johari Abdul Ghani highlighted that climate change is a global challenge that requires joint action, and Malaysia must play its role according to its commitment to the United Nations. He also pointed out that widespread polluting threatens biodiversity, causing species loss. Our Minister of Natural Resources further emphasized the urgent need to control plastic use due to its long-term environmental impact, noting that plastic is difficult to decompose. He stated that Malaysia will stop importing plastic waste from abroad to avoid becoming a dumping ground, a stance supported by Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. AMME 18 gathered ASEAN ministers and senior officials to strengthen regional cooperation for sustainable and inclusive environmental management. Malaysia recorded 90 cases of illegal logging, with Sarawak having the highest at 60 cases, followed by Perak, Kelantan, Sabah, and Selangor. As we know, forests are precious natural treasure besides providing the country with various resources that can generate substantial income. Illegal logging remains a significant devastating environmental which can affect flora and fauna directly, threatened with extinction of the species. The impact of illegal logging is extremely harmful. When forests are destroyed, animal habitat are lost. Wildlife is forced to move into human areas, which increase conflict between human and animal. Between 2018 and 2022, the total of 25 people died. 270 were injured due to human-wildlife conflict. In addition, the article stated that wildlife damage caused losses around 43.3 million within the same period. This shows that illegal logging does not only damage the environment, it also affects human safety and national economy. Last but not least, authorities such as the Department of Environment should increase the monitoring to ensure that incidents can be reduced.
The long-term economic impact of plastic pollution and illegal logging is very serious. When forests are destroyed, the ecotourism industry declines, reducing national income. Natural resources such as timber, medical plants, and clean water will also become scarce. In addition, the cost of cleaning up pollution and restoring the environment is extremely high, placing a heavy burden on the government and taxpayers. If biodiversity continues to disappear, many future economic opportunities such as medical research and sustainable product development will be lost.
Plastic pollution, deforestation, and illegal logging in Malaysia are not only environmental threats, they also can harm our society. As forests disappear, indigenous communities are risk losing their cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and natural resources that support their daily life. Pollution, especially from unmanaged plastic waste, will increase health risks for nearby communities, which is affecting their quality of life. Human-wildlife conflicts also rise when habitats shrink, this putting both people and wildlife in danger. If these threats continue, future generations may lose their cultural identity, community safety, and connection to the nature. So, protecting biodiversity is essential for protecting our society.
If plastic pollution, illegal logging, and unmanaged plastic waste are not properly addressed, ecosystem will face long-term and irreversible damage. Plastic in ocean and rivers can kill marine life, destroy coral reef, and disrupt the entire aquatic food chains. Illegal logging leads to the loss of forests, which destroy habitats and countless plant and animal species, pushing many toward extinction and reducing overall biodiversity. Meanwhile, plastic waste on land contaminates soils, poison wildlife, and prevent healthy plants growth. Over time, these issues weaken ecosystem, reduce the ability to support life, and cause the collapse of natural balance that all organisms depend on for survival.